gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. The Phils are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Now at the plate, Gene Segura, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Philadelphia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chop towards first. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First offering on its way, and he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Hernandez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home on a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Anderson is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Franco brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 0-1 pitch. Misses for ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 2, the Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Jake Arrieta will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep it.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, fortune has been smiling on them recently. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. You know, it's always interesting to see a hitter's lifetime numbers against a pitcher and vice versa. Well, in this matchup, he has some pretty impressive ownage, as they say. 4 home runs in past at-bats, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Arrieta, 33 years old. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And that's the 2nd out.
Batting 4th, the left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
It is Curtis Granderson, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. Marlins get 1 back thanks to the solo home run. 2nd inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins 1. Into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Rojas scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense.
The pitcher, number 49.
And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pitch is popped up. Walker on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Gene Segura standing in as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Phillies lead this one 3-1. Here's Neil Walker. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
The first baseman.
Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and the Marlins have come back to tie things at 3.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit in the air to shallow center. Herrera's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Caleb Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. That's inside. 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Miguel Rojas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. In there, 3-1. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Arrieta sets. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
The next 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Herrera. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a single in his first try.
17, Rhys Hoskins.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Swing and a liner and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he's able to get back in there at first safely. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Andrew McCutchen. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Guerrero has a beat on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Digging in, Odubel Herrera. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So digging in now, Brian Anderson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. Line toward the alley in left center. Herrera is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gabby Guerrero, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Strike two.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now batting, number 44.
Striding in once again, Austin Dean. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
The pitcher, number 31.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. The Marlins lead it 6-3. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Soft liner to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Popped him up. Walker over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing a great job being ready to hit as soon as they step in the box. And that's certainly evident in the 6 first-pitch hits they've picked up already.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now for the Marlins, Starlin Castro. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, one away.
Good contact to
Now
start
batting.
out the inning. Thought he
The
might be on
shortstop,
base with some sort of a hit,
Miguel.
but it hung up there too long.
Rojas.
Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. He's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So striding forward now, Brian Anderson. He went deep last time up. Arrieta is ready. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone.
Now
But something way out of the
left
zone
fielder.
doesn't serve any purpose.
Curtis Granderson.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson. Popped up. Franco is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave one as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene
The
Segura.
shortstop, Gene
He's ready. Here's the first
Segura.
offering. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
And this is
Second
not an
base.
easy play when you have to range to your right.
Hernandez.
He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we
The
take
right
a look at the
fielder,
league
number 3.
leaders in hitting. And as
Right.
you can see there, he's holding down the
Harper.
top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. And now Bryce Harper. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's another 0-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The relay throw. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The first baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Dean. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
You say you're trying to reach the sky. You could do it, all it takes is time.
Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, number 65.
Ready for another chance? Gabby Guerrero comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a high strike there, 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand, but he was able to drop it in at the top of the strike zone.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in once again, Austin Dean. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Arrieta into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Caleb Smith. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits. And things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. Anderson is right there. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Herrera is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Curtis Granderson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Segura fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Walker.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Alfaro, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
You know, D-Roll, sometimes one of your best friends or your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-3 game now.
The batter, number 44.
Standing in now, Austin Dean, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a flare out toward right center. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. The Marlins on top, 9-3. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nick Williams is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
The average is at .308 entering play. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Dean. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jean Segura.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jean Segura. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies down as his 4 pitches. Still way back. It's 9-3. Jose Alvarez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 52, Jose.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starlin Castro. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel
Now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Right fielder, number 3.
The pitch.
Bryce Harper.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The pitch. On, he pops it up. Castro is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number
8th
17.
inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Dean facing back at the track, and it's gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Your attention, please.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Romo, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Popped him up. Alfaro waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Marlins 9 and the Phillies 4. In now, Brian Anderson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson fouled away. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he sets him down swinging. Curtis Granderson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Anderson stands at first with 1 out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Into the box now, Neil Walker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 65.
Ready now, Gabby Guerrero. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Right there for strike 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Stepping in now, Austin Dean. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper coming on, but this will land untouched. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Segura moving to his left. And